Alright, so I wanted to do a video on this because a lot of people have told me about it, and I forgot to cover it. So, as you should be aware, emoticons are kind of useless in Fortnite. However, there's two backblings that made them a bit less useless. The Holo-Back backbling as well as the Dead Pixels backbling. So these two are capable of equipping an emoticon. Now of course they're holographic in nature, so they kind of have the static effect and they flicker on and off. So with this backbling you can pick any emoticon that you want. For example, this super rare banana badge one, you could put that on if you want. However, you should also be aware that some emoticons are animated. So as you can see, we do have some animated emoticons. My most recent ones are Blow Your Top, which is a volcano, and Bushwhacked, which is a bush being trimmed down by scissors. There's one that's actually animated that doesn't say it's animated. So you can see right here, Leroy's smile. There's a little gleam that goes across his glasses, but it doesn't say it's animated. There's no animation mark anywhere on this. So for the Holo-Back, a lot of the animated emojis don't show up. However, the Kid Leroy one does. So let me go down to it and you can see what it does. Because it's animated, it displays as a big grid. So obviously it's not supposed to be like that. But if you equip it, that's what it's going to look like in game. You literally get this distorted grid of animation. So that's how it's always been. Any animated emoticon with the Holo-Back backbling will glitch out like this. Now, like I said, there are two that can do this. So the other one is called Dead Pixels, and this pretty much does the same thing. However, it also turns the emoticon gray. You can see that's the normal GG one, and then it goes gray, and it's got this smoky effect to it as well. Now with this one, you can pick between all your emoticons. With the other one, you can't. It's only non-animated ones except for that Kid Leroy one. So let's just go down to the Kid Leroy one. We gotta find it. We do have a lot more because, like I said, you have full access here. Here he is right there. Now look at this. The animation is in full effect. It's not glitched out like the Holo-Back one. Well, I guess in essence it kind of still is. Look in the back. You can see that all those faces are displayed as a backdrop. And with a normal one, it doesn't really do that. You can see like this one, there's no display in the back there. So just for this one it is, but the animation does work. In addition, we can pick normally animated ones. So you can see again that the backdrop is kind of glitched still, but we've got the full animation. So that's really cool. So long story short, that's what I'm trying to show you. You can use animated emoticons on the Dead Pixels backbling. Let's see if we can find another one that's animated. Sadly, it doesn't show you on this screen. Normally you'd see the animated mark. I think it's just a plus, but I don't see it on this. Okay, so this one's animated. You can see the guitar kind of displays some music. So basically just go through all your emoticons and look for those that have a backdrop, like the Kid Leroy one there. That's how you know it's going to be animated. So if I go just slowly, we'll see if we can find another. This one is too. What's this one? That's one of the Doom ones. The hearts kind of trickle in and out. This one's animated too. Creepy cat smiling. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I think, oh, here we go. Oh yeah, the brand new Transformers one. Yes, that's awesome. We could run that on Optimus Primal. You know what, let's do that. Let's see how that looks. There you go. He's got his Maximals animated emblem. That is pretty sweet. Let's just see that it works in game though. We'll equip it as well. So that's one of the free rewards, exclusive rewards at that. Here it is right here. So the color, I mean, it's kind of there, but it's grayed out a little bit just because of the Dead Pixels, obviously. That's the whole theme of that. All right, here we go. Let's take a peek here in game. Uh-oh. It only worked in the locker. Look, it's clearly not animated right here. Unless it's reactive. Maybe you got to get in a limb. I can't remember. Let's just double check because I thought it was just a fluent animation and it would happen all the time. But clear as day, that is not the case. It is just a static effect. And again, this is what it's supposed to look like right here. Goes from that to boom, the maximal. And it's not doing that. But again, I seem to recall this being reactive, so let's just get in a limb and see if maybe that's what we got to do. All right, there's a guy right here. Let's weaken him up a bit. Okay, now we should be able to get him. Alright, so let's watch the back bling. I think it's a real guy. Maybe not. Ah, okay. So it's reactive to limbs. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. But I thought it would just be straight up animated. I didn't realize you have to literally get an elimination. Oh, here we go. Too easy limbs. Okay, so as you saw, it does still turn gray. But it also animates. That's a lot of animation, too. So there you go. 100% confirmed as I showed you, but it does require you to trigger the reactivity first before you see the animated effect. So it's kind of misleading right here in the locker because it shows everything animated in full, but it's actually the reactivity to trigger it. But it's better than the other alternative, which is the Holo-Back, which does this. That looks dumb. So there you go. Try it out yourselves if you have the Dead Pixels back bling, and hopefully we'll eventually get support for animated emoticons on the Holo-Back back bling, which I assume most of you have. Probably not many of you have the Dead Pixels back bling. But there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is Tabor time.